Hello everybody, my name is Lillian Momina. I'm a clinical nutritionist and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want us to discuss about common maternal deficiencies that women ignore or assume they are normal. Pregnancy and childbirth has a lot of implications on the nutrition status of a woman. During childbirth there's a lot of nutrients losses, there's a lot of blood loss. With all that, there's the nutrient needs that come with breastfeeding, both macros and micros. So if you're not consuming enough of this, you will definitely get some deficiencies. One of the most common deficiencies that women take as normal is calcium. It manifests itself by, like, after childbirth you lose a tooth or several teeth. Most women will think it's normal. Someone will come and tell you, mimi kuzaa, once I give birth I have to lose a tooth. It is not normal. That is your body screaming. When you're breastfeeding, your body will make sure that it takes up the necessary amount of this nutrient. It will get it with whatever means necessary so that it gets that calcium to the infant. But if you're having these problems here and there, you might also want to check your baby's calcium profile. So one of the things that you can do to increase your calcium profile when you're breastfeeding is adjust your dietary intake. Calcium rich foods, we have dairy, vegetables, seafood, omenas, beans, we have meats, all these. But of course the most bioavailable source is dairy. With calcium, make sure that you're taking magnesium, vitamin K rich foods like vegetables, and you also need to make sure that you're getting enough vitamin D3. As you go and sunbask the baby, expose your hands, your neck, legs so that you can get vitamin D through the skin, and the vitamin K and magnesium for the transportation of this calcium to the active sites to reduce tooth loss, back pain, joint pain, and such things. It's not normal for you to lose teeth when you're breastfeeding. It is a deficiency. Work on it. The other deficiency symptom is weak nails and loss of hair. This is expected because after childbirth the estrogen levels go down, and when this happens you're expected to lose maybe certain amounts of hair and all that, but it's not supposed to be consistent. It's supposed to come for the first 3 to 6 months and then go. If you have constant hair loss, it might be an indication of low amounts of protein in your intake. To assess your dietary intake, if you're not taking enough, make sure that you increase your protein intake to take care of the increasing needs. Protein is very, very important for growth and development of you and the baby. The third deficiency symptom is anemia. During childbirth, there's a lot of losses, especially blood. So you need to replace this. How do you replace it? You need to make sure that you intake a bioavailable supplement while ensuring that you're taking a nutritious meal. I usually recommend that women continue with the IFAST they were taking when pregnant till the baby is 6 months, because the baby is getting the iron stores from you. You also need to replace the iron stores that you've lost. So if you're not taking enough, you will be deficient and you'll start getting anemia, you'll start getting disease, immune functions will go down, infections here and there, and that is not what we want. We want to optimize your nutrition to make sure it is at its best so that you can provide the best for your baby. Make sure you take an iron supplement and increase your intake of green leafy vegetables. You can do organ meats. When you're doing this, make sure that you increase your intake of vitamin C rich foods. Vitamins improves your immunity. It has some detoxifying effect. If you're lactating, you're not supposed to do a vitamin C supplement that is above 500 milligrams a day, because you will trigger the detoxifying effects, and one of the ways that the body will eliminate the toxins is through the breast, and the baby will consume those toxins from your body, and he or she will start having some gastrointestinal reaction. If you have to take a vitamin C supplement, do a low concentrate. If you're doing 1000, break it into half and do half a day. Your body needs 500 milligrams a day for the conversion of iron. With proper planning, you can optimize your diet to get the adequate amounts of vitamin C. You increase leafy green vegetables, citrus fruits, strawberries. They will help you get more vitamin C in your diet, and they are more bioavailable, they are more natural, and they are better because you're also getting the vitamin C and other macronutrients, antioxidants, phytonutrients. There's fiber from the fruits and the vegetables. You can have a serious acne or skin flare. Like you have breakouts. This can indicate a deficiency in zinc, collagen. Zinc is needed in very small amounts in the body, but it is very, very necessary for your immune functions. It is also a coenzyme. Then the collagen levels go down. They say mimba ubebewa kwa mgongo na sio kwa tumbo, which is very, very true. There's a lot of pressure when you're pregnant on your joints and your spine. You need to up your collagen intake, or your collagen sources, you up them. Collagen is basically the most researched skincare supplement. If you're taking a good supplement, a healthy one and a safe one, it is very, very okay when you're breastfeeding. Another sign of deficiency that women have when they are breastfeeding is excessive weight loss. It is expected that you will lose the weight that you gained during pregnancy, but you're not supposed to lose so much. So if you're losing too much weight, it means that your body's not getting enough to sustain you and the baby that you're breastfeeding. So you need to make sure that you increase your food intake. Don't ignore the hunger cues so much when you're breastfeeding. Don't do a fast when you're breastfeeding. Don't start detoxifying when you're breastfeeding. Don't start a weight loss program problem when you're breastfeeding, especially if your baby is less than 6. When you're eating healthy, you substitute your high carbohydrate meals with high nutrient dense greens, legumes. If you're losing too much weight, it can be a problem. Again, if you're also gaining another too much weight, it might also be a problem. You need to make sure that you are also taking care of your physical well-being, like how much weight you're losing, how much weight you're gaining. So go for walks, eat healthy, eat to get full. Don't eat to finish. You do your nutrient dense drink, broth, your uji every now and then, tea, wheatgrass, fenugreek, chia seeds, hibiscus for folate, they increase iron. Do your fruit juices, the blended ones, not the store-bought ones, and also make sure that you avoid intake of sugar. Of course, when you're breastfeeding, you'll find that your intake of sugar, you crave, but you can also substitute with the natural sugars. You can do fruits, skaringuru every once in a while. Make sure that you take care of your cravings with the natural, healthier feeds. Another sign of deficiency is dehydration cues like dry lips, dry skin, dry eyes. You start getting wrinkly. Increase your water intake, taking in enough to cater for the increasing fluid demands. Adequate hydration is very, very important because it promotes breast milk production, that is lactation. It also promotes your metabolic health, how your blood is transporting nutrients through the active site that they are needed. That's it from me. You can share on the comment section down below some of the complications or some of the deficiencies or some of the things that happen to you when you're breastfeeding. Let's continue the chat there. Thanks for listening, and make sure that you subscribe and comment and also share with a friend who's breastfeeding. You might help them prevent some complications. Let's eat right, and also check out the video on nutrition and pregnancy and breastfeeding so that you optimize your nutrition so that you can improve the quality and the quantity of the breast milk that you're producing.